The awakening ceremony of the professions begins at the Awakening Square. Students take turns touching the steel, receiving peaceful professions like blacksmith. Fong Yong looks down on them, calling life's professions boring trash. Fong Yong's toad boasts of his rare two-handed sword warrior combat profession. Suddenly, the dark-haired guy accidentally pushes Fong Yong's shoulder. Fong Yong's henchman immediately explodes, demanding, "Who dared to offend my boss?" The guy calmly apologizes, explaining that he is in a hurry to get to the steel. The hooligans stare at the imperturbable stranger in bewilderment. A sinister grin spreads across Fong Yong's face as he recognizes the guy. His companion whispers about a big shot, and Fong Yong's gaze intensifies as he processes the words, "Young master." Fong Yong's henchman identifies the boy as Lin Han, the last of the mysteriously disappeared Lin family. Lin Han approaches the steel, and Fong Yong's sycophant loudly mocks him, calling him trash. Lin Han only snorts in response, remaining unperturbed. Mentally, he addresses the hooligans as weaklings who only bark from the sidelines. Lin Han declares that he will show them true talent, and as his hand touches the steel, it flashes with light. A powerful golden aura erupts from the steel, blinding everyone around and revealing a majestic silhouette. The students gasp in shock, wondering, is this guy a genius? Fong Yong seethes with fury, refusing to believe that this trash caused such a phenomenon. Fear creeps in. He could become a laughingstock. The awakening steel announces the result. Special inherited hidden profession. Beastmaster, the girls in the crowd whisper. A hidden profession is good, but the Beastmaster? Is he a genius or just trash? Lin Han stands quietly as the crowd debates his awakening. Fong Yong approaches mockingly, doubting Lin Han has changed his fate. Without strong beasts, you're still trash. He sneers, offery. Nang a humiliating deal. Money for a weak beast in exchange for obedience. Lin Han calmly cleans his ear. Useless younger brother, he retorts with a smirk, hinting that Fong Yong was the very dog not worth spending money on. Fong Yong's eyes blaze with rage at the brazen insult. Enraged, he lunges at Lin Han, only for an elegant foot to intercept him mid-attack. An unknown girl leaps in spectacularly, delivering a crushing blow that sends Fong Yong flying. Bai Bing appears, sternly warning those who dared offend her student. Defeated and humiliated, Fong Yong glares at his savior with malice before he and his hooligans retreat. Mentally, he notes Bai Bing's influential status and vows revenge on Lin Han later. Bai Bing smiles, praising Lin Han for awakening his hidden profession. Lin Han shyly asks her not to tease him. Teacher Bai Bing playfully eyes him, her earrings sparkling, then grabs him in a friendly embrace. "Call me sister," she reminds him, scolding him for sneaking off to the ceremony. Lin Han bows shyly as Bai Bing waves goodbye. She hands him a credit card with a smile. "Beastmasters require a lot of money," she reminds him. "Focus on strength." Lin Han beams. "I'll repay Sister Bing with my whole life." Bai Bing jokingly threatens the smug Lin Han. "I'll teach you a lesson later." The scene shifts to Lin Han's modest apartment. Finally alone, he sighs in relief. Finally home. What next? With a sly smile, Lin Han sees the notification. Divine Beast Master System activated. The flashback takes us to the ruined mansion of the Lin family, which was destroyed 3 years ago by an invasion of beasts. Flashbacks show the original owner of this body dying of grief. The current Lin Han recalls that it was at that moment he transmigrated into this body. Lin Han remembers receiving a system that only activates after awakening. With tears of joy, he shouts that he has been waiting for this for 3 years, and has finally received his cheat. His stat panel appears in front of him. Lin Han, Beast Tamer. Level 1. System Report. Awakening complete. Beast Tamer system activated. Side quest issued. Lin Han looks at Sister Bin's credit card with a sly grin, thinking the system had already targeted this money. Suddenly, he finds himself in outer space and asks in surprise, "Where am I?" He gazes around the mysterious starry expanse with curiosity. The system congratulates him on unlocking super cheat mode and the ultra-rare beast, displaying rows of silhouettes. Lin Han ponders that every 10 levels mark one awakening, and that he can only make a contract with one beast at a time. He decides to choose the system beast, since he can't afford another one, and points at one of the silhouettes. Taking a risk, Lin Han selects one of the system beasts and wonders what will happen next. A giant silhouette of an ant with glowing red eyes appears before him. Lin Han realizes this is his first beast. The system congratulates him. Skyhorned Ant, one of the 10 ferocious beasts of the primordial era. Activated. Lin Han is desperate. He spent 100,000 coins on a tiny ant and demands his money back. However, the system announces that the contract has been finalized, and the ant begins evolving into its second form. Panicking, Lin Han watches as the evolution completes. The Skyhorned Ant's battle form emerges. A stunning warrior girl now stands before him. Lin Han smiles widely, confident that with such a surprise, tomorrow's exam is in the bag. The next day, Shadow Mountain Proving Grounds. The students gather for their first training session after awakening. Instructor Cao Chong announces that teacher Bai Bing is busy, so he will lead the group today. Lin Han, with the Skyhorned Ant perched on his shoulder, listens as the instructor explains the portal system, which corresponds to their levels. Lin Han's adopted brother, Lin Tianqiao, approaches, calling him Little Lin. A berserker by profession, Tianqiao offers to help Lin Han capture beasts. Suddenly, Fong Yong appears, mocking Lin Han for needing assistance. "Why don't you humiliate yourself and beg for a beast out of pity?" Fong Yong sneers. Lin Han calmly retorts, "Who exactly are you calling a dog?" Fong Yong starts to answer, but his henchmen snicker, leaving him comically furious. Realizing he's been tricked, he roars, "You dare mock me!" and lunges at Lin Han with a punch. With a smirk, Lin Han effortlessly stops Fong Yong's strike with one hand. "What's wrong? Are you hungry?" he taunts. Fong Yong is stunned. Where did a beast Tamer get such strength? Did Bai Bing really give him a treasure? Instructor Chao rudely hurries Lin Han into the training area. Though Tianqiao worries, Lin Han confidently assures him, "I can handle this myself." Unbeknownst to him, Fong Yong and Instructor Chao have struck a deal. Lin Han must not return alive. Cao Chong glares, thinking, "How dare this brat approach Bai Bing?" He considers Bai Bing his own and vows to eliminate any rivals. As Lin Han steps through the shining portal, he sees a sign. Area for levels 11-20, not for beginners. This is a setup. Before he can react, a pack of ferocious wind wolves with glowing eyes charges toward him. Realizing the trap, Lin Han grins and wakes his Skyhorned Ant, confident that even Cao Chang can't defeat it. The tiny ant erupts in blinding light, undergoing an incredible transformation. Evolution complete. Before Lin Han stands the Skyhorned Ant in its true battle form, a spectacular warrior girl. She bows respectfully. "Master, I am ready." Her impressive stats flash on the screen. Lin Han eagerly anticipates showcasing the power of one of the 10 ancient fierce beasts as a new battle quest begins. The Skyhorned Ant enters the battle, easily neutralizing the Windwolves' attacks. The warrior informs Lin Han that all enemies have been dealt with. The defeated wolves lie around. The Skyhorned Ant's face in battle form expresses calm determination and strength. Lin Han was amazed. Even the 7 Windwolves didn't last even a minute. This foreshadowed an incredible increase in her power. Lin Han was pleased. Just a few minutes, and he had already reached level 6. The Skyhorned Ant, in a cute chibi form, addresses him as Master. Lin Han admits that it is foolish to compare characteristics. She is an ancient ferocious beast after all. He strokes her head, noting that she looks more like an innocent girl than a ferocious beast. Suddenly the ant returns to her fighting form, embarrassing Lin Han with her closeness and words. Meanwhile, Cao Chang's men watch from afar, surprised by the appearance of a strong female warrior next to Lin Han. One of the mercenaries is amazed by her beauty, calling her a first-class beauty. Cao Chang's henchmen exchange evil grins as they hatch sinister plans for the girl. A more cautious mercenary suggests setting up an ambush, deciding to deal with Lin Han first. He shouts irritably at his comrades, who were distracted by the warrior, demanding their attention to the plan. The mercenary looks in horror at the warrior standing over his fallen comrades, holding his hand. The ant girl, with flaming eyes, asks menacingly, "Did you really want to harm my master?" The bandit realizes she's silently defeated too. Her level is no less than 20. The remaining mercenary panics and shouts at his men to grab Lin Han, wondering where the boy got such a protector. He tries to escape, but the ant girl's shining attack is already catching up with him from behind. A powerful blow falls on the mercenary, leaving him no chance. Lin Han, watching what was happening, shouts at her in surprise. "Stop!" Lin Han and his warrior stand over the neutralized merc, Eneries, and he ponders the dangers of this zone. Suddenly, a huge level 22 Windwolf King appears in front of them, radiating power. The defeated mercenary stretches out his hand with the last of his strength, begging for help. A sudden blow falls on the last mercenary, leaving him no chance. The Windwolf King, level 22, appears before Lin Han and the warrior, and a new quest appears. Lin Han suggests retreating, realizing that the enemy is very strong. However, the ant girl, with her blazing eyes and cheeky grin, is clearly not going to give up. Seeing her determination, Lin Han commands, "Attack!" and the warrior rushes forward. The Windwolf King greets them with a furious roar, baring his sharp fangs. The ant girl bravely enters battle with the giant beast, surrounded by energy. She grits her teeth, putting all her strength into confronting the mighty enemy. Unexpectedly, a powerful attack from the warrior sends the beast flying. The Wolf King activates the Hurricane Flash skill mid-air, quickly dodging the attack. He then unleashes a furious assault, sending the warrior flying back with a scream. Lin Han is thrown back by the shockwave from the powerful collision. The warrior is thrown to the ground, and the Wolf King looms over her, ready to strike again. The Wolf King's fierce gaze and sharp claws foretell trouble. He attacks again, creating a whirlwind of icy blades around himself. The ant girl struggles to hold back the onslaught of multiple wind blows. Lin Han grits his teeth. The difference in levels was too great for a direct fight. Suddenly, the Wolf King turns his attention to Lin Han, letting out a menacing roar. Lin Han finds himself surrounded by ghostly wolf attacks, ready to defend himself. Lin Han smirks, stating, "It's too early for you to compete with me." He shouts, "Thank you for coming to me on your own." He declares that he was just thinking about how to defeat the Wolf King, and the beast made the task easier. Lin Han charges at one of the ghost wolves with a determined look. His hands forcefully tear apart the mouth of the ghostly beast. Lin Han successfully defeats the last ghost wolf, completing the quest. He gains 100 beast points, and immediately commands Ant to use Frenetic Strike. The Ant warrior, with flaming eyes, steadfastly endures a barrage of attacks. Lin Han spends points to awaken the skill Frenzied Strike for the Skyhorned Ant. The tiny ant glows and releases a powerful energy blast at the Wolf King. The three-headed Wolf King looks at the approaching attack with confusion. Ant's powerful blow lands on the Wolf King, causing blinding flashes. Baby Ant, in her battle form, concentrates her energy for a devastating attack. The glowing ant rushes toward the stunned Wolf King, ready to deliver the finishing blow. The warrior ant once again takes on human form, putting all her fury into the attack. She releases a stream of dark energy, directing it straight at the giant beast. A devastating explosion engulfs the Wolf King. Lin Han watches the outcome of the battle. The Windwolf King is defeated. The mission is completed, and Lin Han gains experience and beast points. An ant girl with a predatory grin and flaming eyes enjoys her power in her chibi form. She looks at Lin Han, who wonders if she received the system notification. The system informs Lin Han of the loot: a normal weapon from the Windwolf and an exclusive one from the King. The system reports, "Furious Strike status completed." The warrior returns to chibi form. The ant girl looks at Lin Han with admiration, joyfully shouting, "Master!" She throws herself onto his neck, boasting of her victory. Lin Han tries to calm her down. Pressed against her master, she experiences an unfamiliar but pleasant feeling of closeness. Lin Han blushes slightly at such unexpected and stormy gratitude from his companion. After a difficult battle, the warrior admits to her master that she is very tired. Her eyes are closing, and she can hardly hold back a yawn, saying that she wants to sleep. The little ant immediately falls asleep in her chibi form. Lin Han watches with a smile, carefully laying her down to rest and thanking her for her hard work in battle. Lin Han checks the loot, noting that the monsters here are dropping items, and his pet has gone into power-saving mode. He decides to check what items dropped from the defeated enemies. He obtains a rare sword, Wolf Fang, and Lin Han can't believe his luck. The second trophy is the Ice Staff, which can be sold profitably. Lin Han decides to check his status, thinking about further leveling up. The system reports that he has reached level 10, the maximum for the current stage. Plans for further hunting are cancelled. A class upgrade is needed. Before leaving, Lin Han notices two surviving mercenaries and decides to interrogate them. With a sly grin, he anticipates that it will definitely not be boring. A few hours later, at the portal, an instructor prepares medics for the students' return. He sternly warns that not everyone was able to return from the test alive. Instructor Chao Chang looks stern as he continues instructing the medics. Suddenly, Teacher Bai appears, surprising the students with his presence. Chao Chang tries to brush off Teacher Bai, assuring him that he can handle it himself. Teacher Bai, with icy calm, demands an explanation from Chao Chang regarding Lin Han's test. Cao Chang smirks, reminding him of the equality of the students, hinting at her connection with Lin Han. He suggests to Master Bai that they discuss the situation in a more private setting, trying to change the subject. Enraged, Teacher Bai holds a knife to Cao Chang's throat, demanding immediate answers. Cao Chang, visibly nervous, pretends not to understand. Teacher Bai blames him for sending the inexperienced Lin Han into the silver-level danger zone. She angrily asks if he really decided to bully Lin Han because he had no family. Cao Chang tries to justify himself, assuring Master Bai that he had his reasons. He states that Lin Han, as a Tamer, needs difficulties to grow, and even assigned him assistance. Teacher Bai puts away the knife, but her voice sounds like a sentence. Lin Han must return safely. She coldly warns that any injury to Lin Han will be reflected on Cao Chang. Cao Chang reluctantly agrees, but his thoughts are filled with anger toward this woman. He maliciously anticipates how her arrogance will subside when she learns of Lin Han's failure. Cao Chang gloats, delving into his base fantasies regarding Teacher Bai. A sudden cry interrupts their tense conversation. The test participants are returning, emerging from the portal. Among them is Lengling Shui, one of the school's dual talents, a rare storm mage. The golden-haired young man notes with admiration that the school's number one, as always, was ahead of everyone else. The golden-haired Fong Yong invites Ling Shui, as two geniuses of the school, to get to know each other better. Ling Shui dodges his clumsy attempt at a hug with icy calm. She coldly states that she would have considered it with the previous Lin Han, but with Fong Yong, it is impossible. Fong Yong turns purple with anger, clearly not expecting such a rebuff from the beauty. Suddenly, hurried footsteps are heard. Someone else is rushing toward the portal's exit. An excited fat man emerges, asking hopefully about Lin Han. Fong Yong mockingly notes the fat man's good fortune, gloating over the fate of his friend Lin Han. The fat man's face twists with anger. He has no intention of letting his friend's insults slide. Furiously, he demands Fong Yong repeat his vile words about Lin Han. Fong Yong shouts contemptuously that a weakling like Lin Han definitely wouldn't survive. Instructor Cao Chang advises fatty Tianjiao to focus on himself instead of Lin Han, rudely pushing Tianjiao away so he doesn't disturb the others. Left behind, the fat man turns away, confident that his friend Lin Han will return. Meanwhile, Fong Yong is surrounded by sycophants praising his imaginary successes. Tianjiao looks around anxiously. Everyone has already left. But Lin Han is still not there. One of Fong Yong's henchmen gloats that Lin Han, as the tamer, must have died. Suddenly, a stone flies toward the offenders at great speed, striking the mocker square on the head. Fong Yong gets hit by the ricochet. Tianjiao's face lights up with joyful surprise at the unexpected help. Lin Han appears with his pet, wondering where all the noisy dogs at the portal came from. Tianjiao rushes toward Lin Han, with tears of joy, shouting that he's finally returned. Teacher Bai watches the reunion with relief, and Tianjiao admits that Lin Han scared him. Cao Chang is confused. He had sent 3 people to deal with Lin Han, so why was he still alive? The instructor grins evilly, thinking Lin Han was just lucky and wouldn't escape so easily. Fong Yong snorts in disdain, wondering what a tamer could do without pets other than hide. Tianjiao explodes in rage, asking if Fong Yong really thinks everyone is a coward like him. Fong Yong replies with a sarcastic grin that it will soon become clear which of them is the coward. The golden-haired man continues mocking, calling Lin Han a worthless coward who hid in the mountains. Lin Han calmly stops his friend and asks Fong Yong with a grin if he's finished his barking. With icy calm, Lin Han states that Fong Yong's skills aren't even suitable for cleaning his pet's shoes. Fong Yong, seething with rage, can't believe his ears after hearing Lin Han's insolent words. He offers Lin Han a bet, 100,000 coins against a humiliating bow. Lin Han accepts the challenge with a grin, promising Feng Yong a crushing defeat. While Tianjiao tries to stop him, Lin Han asks Instructor Cao not to interfere in his personal dispute with Feng Yong. Instructor Cao agrees to the bet, reminding them of the importance of honor and keeping their word in their school. Cao Chong gloats, thinking that Lin Han has asked for trouble himself, and he is happy to help. Teacher Bai notices a familiar, cunning glint in Lin Han's eyes, suspecting him of some kind of trick. Instructor Cao announces the start of the match, and tension among the students mounts. Tianjiao strongly stands up for his friend, declaring that he is also involved in this dispute, demonstrating his status as a level 2 berserker. Feng Yong sneers at Tianjiao's level, boasting of his status as a tier 3 greatsword warrior. Feng Yong's clique loudly praises his 3rd level warrior status. Tianjiao's expression darkens as he realizes that Feng Yong had actually reached such a level. Feng Yung points defiantly at Lin Han, demanding he show his rank. The golden-haired man grins maliciously, inviting them both to bow humiliatingly. Tian Jiao explodes in anger, but Lin Han stops him with a slight movement of his hand. Calmly, Lin Han asks his friend not to worry, not taking Feng Yung's strength seriously. Suddenly, a powerful aura envelops Lin Han, revealing his status as a level 10 Tamer. The surrounding students freeze in shock, not believing their eyes at what they see.